Yeah, very big welcome to you, my dear Aries, and a big welcome to all the other zodiac signs that felt like looking into this constellation as well. I'm doing the reading always on the day the moon is in your sign. So right now, when we look into the moon, we see the constellation Aries behind it. And when we look into the sun, we see the constellation Virgo behind it. And so Virgo is holding the sun in its lantern. And Virgo is literally giving you the light to look deep into your subconscious. And that's really a big help, because Virgo is very meticulous. Virgo is very precise. And so Virgo can help you to really see things that you would normally not see. And that's the idea, right? When you get a reading, you see each time another zodiac sign highlighting your subconscious through the sun. And each time there's another energy. And so you're learning through that to respectfully see that each sign gives you something else to grow, right? To become whole, to become a 12-part circle. Now, the yoga position that I gave Virgo is, of course, mountain pose with Namaste. And Virgo is finding up on the mountain again the connection between past and present, and then Virgo is reinventing itself constantly through the cosmic egg, and so you can see the person in the present moment appearing again and again. For you, since your body part is the head, I gave you the meditation, because that's the only way to really access the brain, right? Because that's what your body part is, the brain, the head. And if you want to be successful, you should meditate and really see it from all directions and become that inner seeing eye. Your court card is the Queen of Wands. If your birthday is between March 12th and April 9th, this is your court card if it comes up in the reading. So usually I had all 22 major arcanas as a path lying here, and now I reduced it to 11 because I decided to do the readings a little shorter, but on your full moon, which is next month, you're getting the full reading of all 22 major arcanas. Now, looking back at the last reading where the sun was in Leo, so you got the strength of Leo. The message was the world is emotionally yours now. And you had the 10 of emotions, you had the world, and then you had again the 10 of emotions, or the 10 of cups. So a very interesting combination. I think it just highlighted very clearly something in your life, and emotionally you feel like the world belongs to you. So let's have a look what Virgo is gonna do to you, and we begin right away here on the position of the Fool. Comes the Page of Pentacles. Now these are the young generations of all three earth signs, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And he is looking into the same direction in the big circle, which is 25,800 years divided through 12. Zodiac signs creates an age. And then after, I will read from left to right, the small cycle, the 365, your position, Virgo's position, and next month position. So yeah, you are, as we can see, beginning maybe a project, beginning something. And what I find very interesting is the red here on his right foot, and then the blue on his left. You see that? Very strange, right? It's not like, I'm sure it has a meaning, but I haven't figured that one out yet. I will research. In the book it doesn't say anything about that. But interesting enough, the right side is the masculine side. So it's almost like saying, yes, this is the solar force, and here's the lunar force, right, the left. In the yogic tradition, we say Ida in Pingala. And he is stepping forward with his left foot into the unknown, into the big cycle. It's almost like, yes, you know that the big cycle is here for you to give you now a soul information, the information to what are you going to do, because, I mean, this is the Fool. And where are you going? You're going now in the position of the Magician into the Tree of Life. It's almost like you're investing into trees, you're investing into the forestation, and wanting to put your money into a new project that has to do with trees. Any kind of tree, right? But there's a lot of very beautiful trees, and you as an emperor, I can see that as, yes, I want to create something that lasts, right? That has value. And so you're putting the coin into the tree, into something that lasts. And you can see here the tree trunk, this crossing, again, the crossing of the 8, the infinity symbol, and where the crossing is, that's where actually the entrance is to the other dimension. And so here you see an 8 as well, kind of, right? The crossing of the 8. It looks also like he's putting, it's very interesting, his left foot forward, like this one. You see that? It's almost like he's saying, yes, yes, I continue with you this path into a deeper spiritual meaning that you maybe have understood, because Virgo is coming up on the position of the High Priestess. The Hermit, the look deep within, and the Hermit is looking not really at them, but the Hermit is facing into the small direction. Now it's very interesting because the Hermit of Rider-Waite is looking into the big cycle, and the Hermit of the Hermetic Tarot is looking into the small cycle. Interesting, right? So you can see that these different schools and these different ways of doing their work, that's where I got here the cosmic egg. You see that? That's where I got the idea, the cosmic egg, to put it around them, or around the Virgo's perspective. So yeah, Virgo is helping you to see something, because the 2 is duality, and the High Priestess is very intuitive and is very connected with the moon. So here comes a very high spiritual message to you through Virgo. In this reading, Virgo is talking to you. It doesn't matter if you take the big cycle or the small cycle. It depends how you take the path. Take it with your left side. Take it with your intuitive side, because then you will get on the position of the Empress, the Lovers, L'Amoureux. These are French cards, Oswald Wirth. And he only painted the 22 major arcanas. He didn't paint any court cards or minor arcanas. And so it's very interesting to see that he is crossing his arms, and that's always a sign that he understands the right side is connected with his left side of the brain, and the left side is connected with the right side of the brain. And so he is not choosing the right or the left path, he's choosing himself, and he has Amor above him and shooting the arrow. And it's also saying sometimes when we do fall in love, we have almost no choice. It's like it just happens. We're in love with a person and we really sometimes suffer, right? Because the love is so strong and the other person maybe doesn't even give you the same love back. Who knows, right? So that's here a very interesting way of saying in the Empress, the counterpart of you, right? The female counterpart of you, but she has no zodiac sign. She has all 12 zodiac sign as a crown on top of her head. And so she's sitting in here in her garden. She's lush. She is fertility itself. And so you are realizing now that you are wanting to go out there and create something that will be lasting for a long time, that you investing your time and your energy, right, through the young generation, because the pages are the young generations. And so here you have the first 4 cards which have no zodiac sign and goes from right to left. This first message, like, yeah, you're investing into something and you wisely do so, and then you finding yourself. You're not choosing neither of these two ladies, you're choosing yourself, right? And that is really beautiful, because now we are coming to your card, and now I put you in this direction. So the Lovers and the 2 of Cups, which is Venus in Cancer. And the 2 of Cups speaks of love. Here you see a bright cup, here you see a dark cup, and you see the crossing of the caduceus up into the Leo's head, into the strength, into the power of the sun. And the strength, it's almost from last reading, right? You had the sun in Leo. This strength is coming up again through a love that's very strong. So you are waking up into either a self-love or a love for another person. And if you are allowing yourself to totally open yourself up to that, then you can learn a lot, right? You can learn a lot out of that. Now, a lot of people see this as, okay, there's one person and 2 ladies as a 3 people kind of situation, but these ladies represent actually just the dualities, and then he is basically saying, no, I'm choosing myself, I'm choosing the middle path, because he also has the arms crossed. And now if I put you here, you are looking into the 2 of Cups and you're saying, yeah, I am deciding to take that chance. I'm deciding to take the chance of a new love, of a love first for yourself, but then also of a love for a partner. And then comes Virgo. Virgo is saying, yeah, I am right now in the sun, right? Virgo is connected with the sun this month, but I'm sending you the moon. I am highlighting the moon. I am giving the moon the light so that you can really, truly, deeply look within yourself into what it is that you truly want out of this relationship with yourself or with a partner. What is it that we sometimes, when we look at the moon, right, we get very romantic when we see the full moon, and here this is Manhattan, And Salvador Dali painted this for, or he created this card for the tarot. It's not one of his older works. And it's saying embrace also the looking deep within into the subconscious, into the ocean of feelings, particularly when they are in the matter of the heart, when they are in the matter of emotions. So this is a Gemini. Gemini is the sign or the constellation that has the twins. And the twins is then always kind of saying, okay, this is a couple. But it can also be, you know, a relationship that is of other importance, not just of a love importance. There's a lot of relationships out there. So Virgo is highlighting the moon and saying, yes, I'm helping you to see deeper into this relationship that you have right now or that you wish for. And from there, you get the key to the heart, which is on the position of the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is saying, yes, it's continuing, everything is spinning, and now you have the perfect key, you found the perfect key. It's almost saying, yes, you found the perfect person for you to go this path, and you found the key to the heart within you in this relationship with yourself, or in this relationship maybe with a Gemini, or in this relationship with a Virgo. And so allow to open your heart, allow to open this cage and let that heart be free, and don't think about others anymore that might fit. This key that she has fits perfectly. And these keys that this bird is suggesting, it's sometimes this like, oh, the grass is greener over there, oh, maybe it would be better with her. No, you have what you have. And still now on the position of, very interesting, next month, Libra, comes the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is Mars in Scorpio. And it's almost saying you're getting tested. There's a sadness, nevertheless, a sadness that you have not really figured out yet. Maybe there is a person that is holding you prison through this love. Maybe there is someone that's, right, crossed legs, not open itself up, or you are not open yourself up. And so you just have to allow to see this as something that is now coming in the next month. Remember to allow whatever comes as a test to come to you as something that we learn to then love even deeper, right? Because then on the position of the sun comes a liberation, comes the 18 and 9, and this is the 9-9 portal. A liberation of the dualities. We have one face this way, one face that way, but the bird or the dove is liberated. And so because the sun is now again no zodiac sign, I'm going to put it back here. Now we're going to go this way again. So you will realize that this is something you can overcome, this sadness. It's just a temporary thing, because you have a liberation. You have a liberation that is giving you the freedom to say, no, I am liberating myself out of the dualities, that we talked about, even this duality that is on your position, and also here then the Five of Cups. Just allow that to liberate, because then on the position of Judgment comes here this picture, and it says explore, trust your imagination to help you journey through your inner landscape to find what you seek. And it's almost like he is looking at you, he's facing in this direction, and he's realizing, yes, I gotta liberate myself. I'm gonna use the sun, I'm gonna use this month of the sun in Virgo. I'm gonna use this liberation. It's an inner liberation that the sun holds in the lantern, and then you can go on your journey further forward. Like I said, all right, a liberation that is almost like a transition into another lifestyle or life. And here you are then one more time at the end of the world. You are encouraged to, again, through the five, then you have a 5-5 portal. You have water and fire. This is the 5 of inspiration. Then you get the 5-5 portal to realize that water and fire is the most difficult thing to combine. And that's what is speaking about the Two of Cups, is always this male and female, the water and the fire, that is very difficult to combine. But you have here the number 8, the infinite understanding of exploring, of going to places in this world, learning through this world, that everything has a coming and going, that everything is coming back to the cycle of this young generation, and realizing that whatever you have invested yourself in, whatever you've done, right, it's here now, because the world is looking over again to the Fool. So you see, this is a cycle, a cyclical energy, and here you are learning that this is just here so that you can learn more about how to inspire others, about how you can explore more possibilities of how you want to create this window, right? There's different windows, how you want to create this window, because this is Saturn in Leo. And this is maybe from the last one. The world is emotionally yours now, so make it yours, Saturn in Leo. Make it yours, because this comes on the position of the world. So you are creating something new, something innovative. Do it, right? Because the cycle is closing, and the cycle is saying, yes, you are gonna do it, and you're gonna succeed with it. Through the 5-5 portal, right? Through the understanding, and I see now that you had actually this 9-9 portal, because you had 3 times 9. Virgo and the moon, basically they are opposite each other, and we just had Pisces full moon, and that has shifted in you something, that has liberated you into this 3 times 9 portal. 3 times 9 portal, how powerful is that, right? 3 times is saying, yes, I have the power to shift and to change into a whole new dimension. And it's speaking very clearly here, because Virgo is here opposite of the moon, and Virgo came on the position of the High Priestess. So yes, this last full moon really did something to you, did awaken you, did shift you. And so there it is. The message is that you can continue to go and test yourself out in this beautiful world and be successful. So I hope I see you in the next reading, because then we're going to look into Libra, because then the Earth is spinning in such a way that we see Libra behind the Sun. Until then, I thank you so much for being with me. Namaste.